Hey YouTube, how's it going? Royce here, and today I'm bringing you a deck courtesy of Majiinbae, Zombie Anivia. But before I continue, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. It makes a big difference to a new content creator like me. Anyway, let's get right into the deck. The whole point of this deck is to play Anivia, or summon Anivia rather, through various means, and then do that again, and again, and again. So to learn how that's possible, first let's understand the Anivia card. This first effect isn't very important to Anivia being reborn. It is the payoff. But let's look at the reborn part. Last breath. Revive me transformed into Agnivia. And then if we read Agnivia, it says round start if you're enlightened, meaning you've reached 10 mana, transform me back into Anivia and a level up. So in other words, once you reach 10 mana, anytime Anivia dies, they will come back at the next round, which is amazing. And even if Anivia dies before that, they'll still be sitting in this back row as a 0/1 egg. So sometimes, even if your Anivia dies early in the game, you'll be able to bring them back. But let's look at a few of the really interesting synergy cards in this deck. And also, let's just say that the win condition in this deck is dealing 2 AoE over and over and over by having hopefully multiple Anivias on the board. Alright, so the synergy. We've got a few things. First, let's look at this card, Gluttony, which is very interesting. Gluttony. 3 mana fast, kill an ally with last breath to summon a follower from your deck that costs 1 more. Okay, so let's talk about Anivia then. We're okay with Anivia dying in theory because eventually they'll come back. But when Anivia dies from Gluttony, it will summon you the only card in your deck that's 7 mana, the Rekindler, and the Rekindler says when I'm summoned, not played, but summoned, meaning a card effect counts, revive the strongest dead allied champion. And which champions are we playing in our deck? That's right, 3 out of 6, only Anivia. So, in other words, Anivia into Gluttony will get you a Rekindler, and Rekindler will get that Anivia back for you. Already really cool because now you have an Anivia on the board, and you have an Agnivia, which if you are enlightened will turn into an Anivia the very next round. But it doesn't really stop there. We're also playing the Harrowing. And what the Harrowing does is revive the 6 strongest allies that died this game, and grant them Ephemeral. So let's look at what those potential allies are. We've got the Rekindler, which when summoned will resummon a dead Anivia if you've had one die. And we've got Anivia itself, and then we've got, like, Kindly Tavern Keeper. So if multiple, like, Rekindlers and Anivias have died, you're going to have a board of around 3 or 4 Anivias, hopefully, by the time that you can actually close out the game. Each of them will be doing 2 damage AoE. That's like 8 burn damage to the opponent's nexus, plus a full board wipe, plus 4 6s swinging at them that are not really killable. So yeah, that's our whole payoff right there, and then the rest of this deck is just sort of trying to enable that condition. So we really want to be able to actually acquire these Anivias, so we're playing a few copies of Entreat and some Cycle in the way of Avaros and Sentry. We're playing a lot of defensive cards, so another thing I should tell you about this version of the deck is it is quite greedy. There are some other versions that will play, let's say, 2 Avaros and Sentry, and they'll also play some Icevale Archers. Those versions don't tend to play the Ruination, but this one plays 2 copies. So this is like a super control deck. So if you find that this deck is too slow, you can make those tweaks that I just mentioned. Play more Icevale Archers, play Icevale Archers, play more Avaros and Sentries, maybe play like more Flash Freezes or something. Be very, very careful though when you're adding new units because you don't want to really pollute your Harrowing pool. So just sort of look at their power and ask yourself, well, will this come back instead of Anivia and give me a hard time in the end game? Also, you don't want to mess up this Anivia into Rekindler combo, so make sure you don't put any units in for 7 mana. Anivia got buffed recently from a 2/4 to a 3/5. Less impactful than for some other champions because you still want them to die, but this way you can more easily control when it happens. And then also Vengeance got buffed from a 7 mana card to a 6 mana card. And that should do it. I really want to thank you all again for watching this video. I post YouTube videos every single day, so if you'd like to see more like this, go ahead and subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace. I forgot I need to shout out Majiinbae. This is his particular list that I saw him playing on YouTube. I think it was from about a month ago. But there are a lot of different lists running around. So this is a more greedy version. You could be playing like a less greedy version that plays archers, like what's it called? Frost Veil archers, that plays another Avarice and Sentry, something like that. Alright, so it's an aggro deck. We like healing. We like Vile Feast. I don't know if we keep Whale. We might keep Whale. We don't keep Gluttony. So what does our turn look like? I think we'll probably Vile Feast. We probably won't Vile Feast on 2. We'll probably pass 1 and 2 into Kindly Tavern Keeper plus Vile Feast. I'll try to keep the Whale. It's really good against a wide board of like Stygian onlookers. Your homebrew is basically value generating aristocrats, like hapless aristocrat. All right, we're gonna take some bludgeoning from this fellow here. So anyone who doesn't know Max, by the way, I don't want to like, I don't know, call too much attention to a chatter. I'm sorry if that's bad manners, but anyone who doesn't watch Max, definitely check him out. He's a really cool Runeterra streamer. I think I just have to Vile Feast here. He's a really cool Runeterra streamer. He has good taste in music. He does a lot of song requests during his stream. Like it's like a great evening is just like chilling out watching Max Got the Tracks. And he's a rapper as well, so if you look him up on YouTube, you'll find some good stuff. Alright, we'll take this block. We'll Tavern Keeper. We're doing a pretty good job of stabilizing. Yeah, absolutely. And it was cool to learn that you're also a Rolly viewer. That was neat. I would just swing, take a soft pass. We are looking at, I guess aristocrats is an MTG term. Basically sacrifice your own creatures, but hapless aristocrat is in there, lol. Yeah, nice. So we're not getting full value off of this ravine, that might be okay. This prevents further development this round. He's below Decimate, so he could like Noxian Fervor, but that doesn't, I don't know if that's really what they want to be doing. They'd prefer to keep that as a combat trick. Really hit Diamond today? Oh, good for her. Alright, yeah, there's the Fervor. Pretty low value for them. That does deny some. I mean, it just takes out a 2-1. Weakens this Elise. If they develop, I can Avalanche. Things are looking rough for them right now. Yeah, good for her hitting Diamond. That's awesome. Ooh, a 2-1? That's rough. Got the Withering Wail, so we can just wait. Do we even need to cast Wail right now? I mean, it is a pretty good time. They have a weak board. Yeah, that's awesome. I saw her, she was struggling around Plat 1 and 2 for a little while, so I'm glad that she finally hit Diamond. She's definitely a Diamond level player, but she does a lot of chat interaction. I would have a hard time interacting with chat as much as her and playing even at a Platinum level. I said that after we were climbing a bit with Funsmith, we probably would do worse with this deck, and so far we are. But it seems very matchup dependent. Alright, Ahri Kennen again, let's go. We'll keep the box. Interesting that when they played Kinku, they actually had Deny backup. That might have meant that they were actually playing around the box. I haven't actually been able to Harrowing yet. It hasn't come to that point. Like, I've either just won by starving the opponent out and kind of dealing damage with Anivia, or I've lost the game. I haven't gotten that late yet. But Feyblade Twirler is what did it. That dealt a lot of damage. Okay. We've got the Flash Freeze for their Ahri. That's nice. Pass again, of course. We'll see if they play Ahri, in which case we might Vile Feast this Kennen. If they play Droplet, then never. They play Droplet, we just pass.
Time for a leap of
okay.
faith.
Don't even get the opportunity. So already kind of looking like a Kennen level game. We just pass. Yeah. I think the attack token is valuable for them. They need to get in offensive damage. Pass. We've got box for their Kinku. We need to draw our Anivia, though. We have a lot of cards that will help us to draw it. We have the Anivias themselves. We have 2 copies of Entreat. We have 3 copies of Glimpse and 2 copies of Avarosan Sentry, so we have like 10 cards in our deck that at least get us closer to Anivia or our Anivia themselves. They're really considering this, like, accepting the pass, I guess.
I possess the secrets of Kinku.
Okay. So now they're below Kinku Wayfinder. Pass. I guess this... yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. There it is. We want a whale here, right? Will they go below deny? Let's play a blocker. We'll use this to block the Wayfinder. Try to whale.
Look out for reavers.
They deny, then we still have 1 Vile Feast. There's the deny. Okay. Oh, never mind. Whale is 5, not 4. Alright, those boxes aren't doing anything anymore, unfortunately. That probably should have been a box instead of a whale. Because if the box gets denied, we still have the whale for later, but now the box kind of does nothing. We don't have any card draw. I think we do this. We'll swing. Maybe. Kennen is at 3 out of 5. Currently, they're not able to play another Kennen. Maybe we will see a recall, which we can respond to with the Vile Feast. But they'll probably have some other kind of backup, like a twin or a Nopify. End round. Seems fine.
I've carved meat bigger than you.
Okay. So I want to do something else before the Blighted Ravine. What can I get done? Not much. Let's just pass. We're burning the same amount of mana. They could Homecoming this, by the way.
The dark beckons.
Alright, that's enough. See the Homecoming? What else is good? Devouring Conspirator. Not Recall. Alright, there's the Homecoming. We'll try to stop this. They can twin. They can recall. Alright. Oh, actually, they couldn't recall. They could Nopify, though. Alright. Well, we'll just heal some more next round. Alright, I guess let's start by swinging. We'll see if they take any blocks. Or, I mean, we'll see if they let through any damage, is the better way to say it. They do. Nice. Do you have another Homecoming? I don't think they run 3. What will you do? Homecoming actually doesn't work here. We'll just replay it again. Are they gonna recall some cards? Alright, I'm cool. Let me try again. I mean, let me heal again. Third Homecoming? Is that even good? Look, I'm at full life again. And now that they're gonna have to redevelop, These boxes might finally come in handy. How many have they recalled? They've only recalled 3 for Ahri because those homecomings are recalling landmarks, not units, right?
Silent as death.
Okay, I still have literally nothing I can do. They don't see this here.
The dark beckons.
Pass. They pass too. That would be fine. I think. I don't mill yet. There's my Anivia. Alright, and you've used all your homecomings, right? Haven't you played 3?
Something ancient stirs.
We can... Alright, well, let's just get 2 Anivias. Amplify, okay. It's fine. So this is their big swing here. They're trying to close it out with Ahri, I think. Well, Ahri's not leveled yet, so I don't know what they're trying to do.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, if they can play a Mourned, then they're in good shape to get an Ahri, to go for an Ahri.
All this world has.
Unfortunately, we went below the box because we played Gluttony. We can interrupt an Ahri chain with a Vile Feast. We also have the freeze. Got a few things we can do. It's Demacia, so it plays either Relentless Pursuit or Golden Aegis. Against those, the Flash Freeze is still pretty strong. So what do I want to do this round? Okay, missequenced.
I will endure.
That's fine. We've still got a freeze. We've still got a Withering Wail if we need it. We've still got a box. The important thing is to keep that flash freeze up. Against multiple rallies. Yeah, against multiple rallies, freeze is still pretty good. Okay. Will we see a redevelop into a rally?
Looking for a daring escape?
They're just going ham now. You don't have box freeze, so we have to be careful of that. Yep. That only kills 2. Withering Wail does the same. Let's do that. Okay. We've got to be careful here. I think at this point it's kind of dangerous to do anything except just flash freeze and accept this other elusive damage. They can twin it back up though. Do we lose to twin here? Kinda do. Which of these were played this round? All of those? Yeah, that's better against twin. And they can't Nopeify this because it's 4 mana. Nice. Alright, I feel like that was pretty well played on my part. What does Harrowing do here? What about Gluttony? Oh, we don't get anything? Okay. What if we do this, and then they nopeify it? Okay, they did not nopeify. Okay. We can rekindle her for this Anivia back. Is that what you want to do? Potentially. I said potentially and then I just did it. Alright. We've got multiple freezes, so we beat single twin. Oh, why am I swinging with this? I'm such an idiot. Oh my goodness, I thought that was a spider. Oh, no, no, no. Just block it. Just kill my egg. Why did I attack with my egg? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, no. Just end my suffering on that play. Just move past it. Yeah, just kill my egg. Yeah. Oh. They think something big brain is happening right now. It's not. I promise you.
Extra hands never hurt.
Okay, they're kind of running out of stuff.
A new era begins.
Okay, I can Vile Feast to interrupt the chain.
Start running.
Cool. Ooh, now I can't. It makes things awkward. So now I've got a double freeze, right? Oi, Cac, you didn't post in the Discord? Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to post in the Discord every time, right? Pass. You are a VIP. You're a very important person, sir.
Run if you can.
Okay, we don't actually lose to double twin here. Which is funny.
Such naivete.
How have the games gone today? They've been pretty good. We've had some very nice visitors. The games have gone okay. All right. Do you have another twin? Yeah, we've been having a good time. We haven't been winning that much with this deck. We were actually winning more with kind of like a semi-meme deck we were playing earlier. Okay. Deal with that 6 damage AoE. Have fun.
You call that sneaky?
Nice. Meme deck supremacy? Yeah, absolutely. So, you played Hearthstone, right? So, you're familiar with spell damage? So we were basically playing one of the only cards in this game that actually gives you spell damage. And that's it. It's like a 4-mana 1/3. It's really expensive. But we were just playing like an all-in aggro burn deck with this 4-mana 1/3 that gives you spell damage 1. Yep. That's pretty much it. Okay, we've got 2 damage, 2 heal if we need it. Alright, what are they drawing for? What do they need? Let's keep up this this box, I guess. Well, really what they need is they need elusives. I don't really care about killing non-elusives.
I am lightning. I break the wind.
And they're rallying in this deck, but they're not getting overwhelmed in any way, because it's not Noxus or
Natural. I got you.
Okay, that's an elusive. Let's take that out. Let's try. Did you get your first 10 subs yet? Subs? I didn't get any subs yet. But I haven't made emotes yet, so I'm not expecting anyone to sub to me yet. How have you been today?
The hunt eternal.
You been having fun?
Captivating.
Good day? Okay, alright, this is still not threatening. They don't win with... Can I stop them from winning with Double Twin? Yeah, the way to stop them from winning with Double Twin is by playing a Blighted Ravine right here.
So many places to hide.
They've got to pre-commit, you know? They could have Rally, but then they can't have Twin. Right now I'm getting down to 6. Yeah, there's the Rally. So the only thing they could still have is like an elusive unit, but it will come down as a what am I trying to say? I guess I might as well play this other Blighted Ravine right now. They can't win here. I lost my train of thought. What were we saying? Been chillin'. I watched someone play Outer Wilds for a bit and that's it. Okay, cool. So we're healthy. There's no way they can kill us. And yeah, watch this swing right now here. Watch this. Hopefully they let this go through. Nice. Whoosh. 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 I know. Very indeed. And that's how this deck is supposed to win. I don't think we actually played the Harrowing though, unfortunately. We haven't really needed it yet. Alright, Riven, Viktor. Riven, Viktor. Is this an Augment deck? Not Augment. Is that what it's called? Augment? What are they trying to do? They can use Riven to give Viktor Overwhelm, I guess. Oh, they're creating a lot of cards, so they're turbo leveling their Viktor. We love watching it after playing it, because we can never play it for the first time ever again. By we, is that like Outer Wilds lovers? I guess I'll keep that. Maybe I should look harder for Anivia again. But I have so many draws for it. I have so many draws. I've got to find the Anivia sometime. Basically anyone who has played it. Gotcha. That's how I am with Hollow Knight. Like, I get in moods where all I want to do is watch like 20 different people do their first play of Hollow Knight. That's actually how I discovered you. I think you know that. That you I first found your channel when I was watching Hollow Knight, because like there's nothing like watching someone play it for the first time. Alright, swing and pass. We're gonna burn 1 mana, that's fine. I don't think we played this 3/3 yet. Nope. Cold, I'm hungry, and there's rocks in me boots.
Break the ties that bind.
Okay, will they give it quick attack? Quick attack would be a little problematic. I guess we just heal after, right? Get some value out of it. I don't think we need to box yet. Yeah, Charlie played it recently. Nice. Okay, we'll kill this. We can heal this damage off. Yeah, I know Moist Critical. Yep. So, do you feel like his YouTube personality and his stream personality are different? Or is it just like YouTube is the highlights and it's scripted? Because I was watching him... Oh, if you're talking about Hollow Knight, yes. I was watching Moist Critical play Hollow Knight, specifically that. And, he seemed very, like, disinterested, if that's fair to say. Okay, so do we lose the heal value here? What's this Viktor gonna do? Do we box? We could box plus Blighted Ravine. That seems like overkill. I guess we do this to start chipping away at him. Yeah, I think part of it was his personality, but also part of it was like, that's just the manner of how it is to live stream versus how it is to do YouTube. Yeah, he said he apparently loved it, but he didn't like the exploration. And the exploration is like my favorite part. Okay, they lose their card. Nice. Okay, why are they giving an elusive unit overwhelm? Hello? I mean, I guess it's because they're going to put the sword on their Riven. Attack. Yep. I'm just going to freeze this. It's fine.
Surrender and there is life. I will live.
Genius in action.
I technically don't get bodied by Spell Shield because I can still Vile Feast if they, yeah. So that was a little bit of a high roll. This kills nothing, right? Yep. Yeah, they're gonna give this all of the keywords. It's gonna go up to 8 power. Hopefully they swing in before doing that for some reason. I don't know why they would, but hopefully. Ooh. Well, that doesn't do anything. I don't know, I'm reacting to it. Okay, so I can play this and freeze, right? Do I want to do anything else? I could double freeze. I don't think it's necessary. I think that's overkill. Unfortunately, this is elusive. Otherwise, I could freeze and block it.
What conflict awaits?
So you're just not spending your Blade of the Exile? Okay. It doesn't get quick attack, though.
Let's talk about your tab.
Okay, Riven's down. That's nice. But we're running out of stuff here.
Finally, peace.
What are we gonna do? I guess we open attack, right? We would gladly allow them to take one of these blocks. Nope. I've got another freeze. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. They're in P and Z, huh? They want to cast that Hex Core upgrade. I'll let them do that. Go below Mystic Shot. Okay, have a good meeting. They do not get Spell Shield back. Or they did not yet. Let's just do this now. We are almost enlightened. This doesn't do much. Let's just get another blocker down.
What will you have?
Is maybe a little bit iffy of me there to sacrifice my only blocker, because I want a blocker for this. No box, unfortunately. Okay, that's smart. Very smart. Now they've got 2 priority targets for me to kill. Okay, and I got 2 cards to deal with them. That's nice. But they are intelligently spreading around their damage. That's good. Okay, I'm not going to block that. That's fine. So I'll freeze here. Right? Ooh, now do I block this? How much am I taking? 9 plus 2? 11? Okay. Vengeance. Flash freeze here. Kill it. Okay. What else do you have? If they replay Viktor... Okay, they could play a Might. A Might would give me trouble. Ooh. Does that change anything? Doesn't change anything, it just kills my blocker here. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay, and it keeps this alive. That's why I did it. Alright, that makes more sense. Okay, they had a use for that, that's cool. Alright, here's this Anivia coming down. I do have Blighted Ravine plus Withering Wail. I kind of want a Blighted Ravine here. Depending on what they play, I could Blighted Ravine plus Box here. I know it seems weird to not play this Anivia. I don't know, maybe I do. Do I swing with Anivia? They'll block it here. Oh wait, no, I can't even play Anivia anymore, never mind. Box, I guess? Deal damage to that. I know they've got these Poros. Maybe I should have waited for the Poros, but I've got the whale for those anyway. I don't care about them. Oh wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Blighted Ravine has it. Okay. I keep getting sidetracked. Thinking about multiple plans, you know, getting confused. Alright, this is at 7. I'm healing to 10. I die to Might again. Now I start dying to Get Excited. I die to Decimate. We'll see if they have one of those things. Pass. Alright, I knew about that. Pass. Pass. Assembly Bot. Pass. Alright. Because I can just play this. It's fine. What does this do? Anything? Nothing. That does nothing. Alright. So at least this potentially clears their board here. Overwhelm. Okay. Did we just do this first to get another attacker? I guess.
I will be reborn.
I could also consider, after this goes through, just glimpsing this Anivia. Okay, so that gets buffed out of range. Got it. It doesn't keep Overwhelm. So we're going to glimpse here for just more reactive options. We want another freeze, we want another vengeance, of course. Ruination might do something, I guess.
A new era begins.
How do they get damage here? They can't get excited. Alright, there we go. You managed to grind them out. Nice. I feel like that was really well played by the opponent. Actually, they used their resources the best they could. They spaced out their damage across multiple targets. Like, I expected them to go more all in with the Viktor, and they just didn't. If we can go up against lots of spiders, then we are in good shape. Alright, Ziggs Taliyah. Pretty aggro deck. Sort of more mid-range. This deck typically plays the Arsenal, although I read the other day that some people are playing around with dropping it. I don't think I really want to keep any of this stuff except Entreat. I almost threw away that Entreat, but oh, we got an Anivia anyway. Okay. So this Entreat will be a Harsh Winds, most likely. Or we'll just play it if we have nothing else to do. Okay. No proactive plays, though, unfortunately. No Avarosan Sentry. In this deck, I consider Kindly Tavern Keeper to be basically a proactive play, but we have the Gluttony. We're afraid of Minimorph, obviously. but it is what it is. Hopefully we can drop Anivia when they're below Minimorph somehow. Not too sure how that's going to happen yet. Okay, we don't have anything else to do here, so let's just play our Entreat. Draw this other Anivia, thin our deck a bit. They know I have it now, unfortunately. Okay, Unraveled Earth. This Anivia is probably going to come down with Vulnerable, unfortunately. I wonder if the Egg Nivea has Vulnerable as well when that happens. Pass.
You gotta see this new board. Little busy now.
Okay, so they're just trying to rush me down a bit. I have a pretty good box into Withering Wail here, which will also allow me to Anivia plus Gluttony. I think now it's probably safe to just play an Anivia, even if they have Minimorph mana, because I have a second one. And there's a third. Okay, we've got all our Anivias lined up. We'll pass. If they don't want to go for this damage, that's fine with me. Okay. Absolver. Just to push a little extra damage. A lot of extra damage. Okay. We've got the Flash Freeze if we need it. Yeah, let's just drop this Anivia and see if they snap the Minimorph. Okay. So we'll do this. Now do you Minimorph? Nope. Alright. Well, you should have done it before if you had it. This gets vulnerable. That's very interesting. So this Anivia is probably not coming back. I'm okay just swinging both at the opponent here. I always forget that Anivia, I mean, she has, it's a she, right? She has an ability before 10 mana. You still deal 1 AoE. You got freezes, you're chilling. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. If an Arsenal comes down with Spell Shield, it could be an issue. But I have multiple freezes. It's looking good. Another thing about me as a player is, like, I'll sometimes overanalyze my position rather than just being able to say, hey, you know, you are winning this game.
Together, we are stronger than stone, faster than the wind.
Okay, so that's rough because they'll just grab the Egg Nivea and deal 4 damage. I guess so. I guess so. Do the Doctor Strange, see all the possibilities. So what is it about Benedict Cumberbatch where he does that in Doctor Strange and he does that in Sherlock? Both have basically identical situations like that. Okay. Pokey Stick. Is that right? Typecasted? Yeah. Do we reply to this? I don't think we need to reply. We can do something off the stack. I guess we just get another Anivia? Question mark?
We each died, then found home.
Okay, we can't. We don't have the freeze anymore. We'll just block with one of the rekindlers. It's fine. Block this with a rekindler. Ziggs is not leveled yet. Ziggs into we already saw one Absolver. But it's hard for them to have another. Plus they can't Ziggs and Absolver. So if they just swing in here, I do have to be a little afraid. In fact, I think I'm dead if they Absolver here. Potentially a misplay on my part. Okay, I got lucky. I was dead to Absolver for sure, since I was tapped out here. So don't do what I just did. Don't just spend all of your mana to play another Anivia. That won't help you this round. Keep some mana up. If I really wanted to be mana efficient, I could have used Entreat. Well, no. This doesn't draw anything anymore. Okay, I don't think that helps them. Nothing I can do anyway.
Like threading a needle. Tag, you're in.
I'll just block like here and here. Save some damage by blocking here. Okay. I take 0, nice.
You fell for it.
Okay, we'll just full swing, right? We've got this for this. I think we have one more Rekindler in deck, right? Yeah. But we don't do it yet. We'll wait. We'll see if they like Pokestick or something. Right? There's no... I don't need to develop or anything before this.
Strike them down.
Okay. So they're just trying to win on the offense here. Makes sense. Win on their attack token. I've got like a million freezes. I've got this. So I could... Alright, so that's overwhelmed now. We have to worry about that. We've got this as a pretty good blocker for that ability. We're just going to take 2. Now that they've played that, we're still susceptible to Pokestick if we try to Gluttony. But I think I'm going to do it.
I will be reborn.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so these actually have vulnerable. So I'm gonna take 4 from this attack. But with the freeze, I'm not dying. Infinite birds, yeah. Infinite birds indeed. Okay, nice that they're pre-committing that. I don't think they had to. Very nice for me. I should have done some math. Okay.
Some rocks just won't sit still.
Join the conflagration.
So all we need to freeze is this one, right? If they Absolver, we'll do it again. And then we've got Tavern Keeper for heal. Nice. They're not in a class that can rally. At least that I know of.
My time.
Tavern Keeper, right?
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
Does this draw anything? Do I have any Anivias in deck, or are they all dead? They're all dead. Okay. So that doesn't do anything. I think I just open attack, right? I am enlightened now. That's nice.
This is our time.
I can Fury of the North on whatever doesn't get blocked for some extra damage.
The light flickers.
I can use this Harsh Winds if I need it. I could potentially be alive at 1 here. Do I Fury of the North? What else would I be doing? Do I have a different way to win? No. Not immediately. Well played. Well played. Felt pretty good. There are a few situations where it got close when they kept giving my eggs vulnerable. So that's definitely something to watch out for in the future. I'm actually climbing with kind of random decks. Alright, so Yordles in arms, right? Fizz, Lulu. I played this deck last week. Feels like Taliyah Ziggs really needs the stars to align to win games. Yeah, it's I can't remember what the win rate was on the meta report. I think it's been kind of like fringe meta for a while. Okay, so I mean, it's an aggro deck. It's got, does this have very many 1 health things? It has like Loping Telescope, Boom Baboon, so yes. So we'll keep Double Vile Feast and Kindly Tavern Keeper. I just realized that I never saw the Arsenal. Interesting. I was okay against the Arsenal because I had Harsh Winds. Okay, so this Fizz is really not essential to their strategy. So in other words, if I have the choice between killing like a Fizz and killing a Boom Baboon, it's actually close, because the Fizz is easier to protect. And the Boom Baboon does more damage. Let's see if we can just do some big damage with Avalanche here coming up. If they play Lulu on 3, I can Avalanche and Vile Feast on the stack. It's a little bad because I lose the Spiderling, but it's okay. No, I don't need to do that. I can just Avalanche and then. Okay. I'm fine. Alright, they burn my mana, that's fine. So we could see a defensive Yordles in Arms here. They've only played 3 regions. What did they play into this Blighted Ravine? I don't know. I think we just do it. I shouldn't try to get too big brain here. This basically skips their turn, right? They can like Lulu. If they Lulu here... Ah, that's what they do. Okay. Well, I have the Avalanche for that. Or, yeah, Avalanche. They'll get out a buff Flame Chompers here, and a buff Zonite Urchin. That's fine. Yep. We're just off of Ruination, unfortunately. Quick meeting woo? Quick meeting woo. Awesome. Alright. What are we doing here? Yeah, I don't want that Yordle Captain to get too crazy. They've already played the Flame Chompers that they've revealed, so they're not likely to get too much more value off of this in response. They could play another Yordle Captain. I guess that would be a problem.
Are you ready?
Okay, they're below Lulu. Nice. Let's Tavern Keeper now then. We don't need to keep this Vile Feast up. Okay. I'm still pretty comfy right now. Let's see if we can draw an Anivia. That'd be cool. Well, would we be able to play the Anivia? I don't think we would want to play Anivia because we want to keep Ruination up for their Yordles turn. Their Yordles in Arms turn, I should say. Let's heal. These already are pretty decent blockers into my 3-2, so I'm not like, oh, I need to. Oh, they generated that off of Bomber Twins. Okay. I'm not like, oh, I need to swing in immediately. Let's offer the trade, though. Okay. Why not here? Yep. Okay. So if they're blocking with Boom Baboon here, that means they're going to have to redevelop pretty hard into this board to get a good Yordles in Arms. Oh, they just play 2 Flame Chompers. I'm so sorry, opponent. It feels bad to even Ruination this, but I think we still have to. Alright, develop something else first. Alright. We've got the Ruination. But their life isn't over. Ruin them? Yeah. Look at this card. To think something so pure as love could cause something so cruel and inescapable. So that's referring... Do you know Viego's lore? That's referring to the new champion Viego, who basically caused all of the mists to take over the land of Runeterra. Alright, we still haven't drawn an Anivia. Pass. This does nothing, right? Okay. Let's wait. This deck is just the wait and see deck. Got this other Ruination if they want to. Yordles in arms again. Got Avalanche for this stuff. This feels really hard for the opponent as well, similarly to the Spider matchup. Title of your sex tape. What did I say? This feels really hard. If so, well done. We can play this and Ruination. Sometimes I question why I play out my Freljord Shadow Isles games if I might win. Wait and see. Nice. Okay. This is really not very threatening. Let's wait for the Yordles. No Yordles in arms? Then I'm happy. In that case, let's, I guess, prevent 1 damage, question mark? I don't know what else we're doing here. Oh, we should have done 2 of these. I was wrong. We took 1 extra damage. Nah, let's hold it. Sometimes I do, but it's still cringe. Yeah. Okay. They can't Yordles in arms plus rally. Intentional handicap? That's I was gonna make a stupid joke. I was gonna say that's an intentional special need, sir. But that's a little too gamery of me to say. Does anyone else really cringe at those like anti-SJW YouTubers where that's like their whole identity? Because I really do.
No more Mr. Nice Purple.
He's a gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm sorry, you're right. Okay, what do I do here? Swing into it? They block with the elusive, or they block with this, or nothing. Offer, try to get a draw off of this. Okay. I've got the freeze for it, so I'm not worried. And when something is at 0 power, it can't strike. End round. So, pro play, I can actually use this Gluttony to draw a 3/3. Crazy, I know. Okay. Which will you challenge? Yeah. Deny the draw. Deny the draw. Deny the draw. Okay, not denying the draw. That's cool. We'll go here. Excuse me, here. And freeze. And then we're doing good, right? We're only taking 4. 4 is fine. You're just preventing some damage on your Feyfolk. Okay, sounds good to me. Give me an Anivia. Still no Anivia. Okay. Pass. What does this even get? No champions. Yeah, impact only works on strike. This thing is, they're starting to get some chip damage on me. That's the problem. Do this. No. I don't want to actually lose this game. That would be really humiliating. Because they've done, I've stopped all of their plays. Let's think about this. How deep am I into my deck? 17 cards in, no Anivia or Entreat. If I pass, things are if I pass, they push so much damage. Let's just do this. We'll show that we have it. It's fine. It's fine. I just don't want to get them to the point where they can threaten me without casting Yordles in arms. That's the problem. And so far, they need to cast Yordles in arms to really make me scared. Finally, there's an Anivia. Okay, let's survive this round. We can do this in combat, so there's no rush. They're pushing... Need to freeze that again. Pass. Now we Ruination. Okay. There it is. Well played? Question mark? Double Ruination is so good in this situation. Oh my goodness. Imagine I didn't.
Hang on. We're rolling.
Imagine I didn't have it. If they just swing in for 3, we're fine. Emperor's Deus. Okay, now I want to do this now and use the spider as a blocker, right? Ooh, what if they have Lulu? I could... Alright, so they're still just pushing 8. Pass. Yeah, it's fine. Or sorry, not pushing 8. They're pushing me down to 8. Down to 9 because I heal. Alright, so I think things are looking pretty good finally. We can play as Anivia. Deal 2 AoE. They're crying. We'll wait. We'll have them develop more first. Can we bait them to do even more? Nah, we just gotta do it. First pass, play your thing. Anivia? What do they do against this? I don't know. You've seen 2 Yordles in arms. They haven't gotten Lulu. That's pretty bad for them. Do we Gluttony here? They could have Mini Morph. I don't think they would really run it, right?
Snow, wind, and ice.
Okay. So now they want to do a big develop. They don't. End round. There's my Harsh Winds. They need elusive damage here. But I've got burst freezes, so they can't stop them. Pass. I want to keep open 6, so I can only play 7 before the Harsh Winds. Glimpse on its own isn't doing much. I could Gluttony, I guess. What if we do Glimpse though? What if I changed my mind? What could this get for us? Let's do it. We don't need this as a blocker anyway. They're going with elusives. Okay.
They won't like this. Tremendo!
Harsh Winds. Take no damage. Nice. We have healing. Nice. Things are looking good. Nice. We can save this if they Pokestick. Nice. Even better. What did they discard? I guess we can't see yet. Do we even save it? I want this for the freeze. We'll just get it back with Rekindler. That's fine, right? That's okay. So this card can turn into a Frostbite, or a buff, or just kind of like a temporary hard removal. Alright. Do they surrender here? We have so much. Yep, just double block. They're not showing another elusive in hand. What do they hope to get off of Loping Telescope? I don't know. This can pull... Alright, that's what they get. We've got more freezes for those. And we're going to start drawing into them more frequently because our deck is running very low. We'll take the damage on this. Yeah, this is just a spare for them, I think. What do they even do? They've spent their burn. Should have potentially considered Gluttony there, but we just have lethal on the open if we don't let them develop first. To prevent it, they would need to use multiple burn spells. Alright, GG. Yeah. Did I think I said soul crushing earlier. That felt soul crushing.
Until our paths cross once more.
Hey YouTube, it's Royce again. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching that video. I really enjoyed making it, so I hope you also enjoyed watching it. Today you watched me play Majiinbae's Anivia deck. Shoutouts again to Majiinbae. Links to his stuff online will be in the YouTube description. Let me just talk about this deck a little bit. So my experience with it was actually a little bit better than I later expected. And what I mean by that is, usually I am completely wrong about how decks will perform. So when my Funsmith deck that I recorded at the beginning of this stream actually went pretty well, I was like, oh, that's a bad omen for the Anivia deck. But it still ended up going pretty well. I think I netted 1 or 2 wins with this deck at the end of the stream, and total, I think I was up by about 3. So, advice on the deck. One thing I would say is just, if you possibly can, try to keep your Anivia. Because if it's like round 7, 8, 9, 10, and you still haven't drawn one of your 3 copies of Anivia, or one of your 2 copies of Entreat, it feels really bad. And it's not even that bad to double draw Anivia, because Anivia's champion spell is Harsh Winds, which is pretty good at staving off a lot of different decks. It's just a pretty good reactive spell that deals with kind of wide, kind of tall boards, strong against things like Pantheon, for example. Other advice, well, one thing would be to consider also playing the less greedy version of this deck. That would run perhaps some Iceville Archers and another copy of Avarosan Sentry. But I have to say, there was a brutal game that I had against a Yordles in Arms player that might show up in this video today, where I nearly decked them out, and I forced them to play like 2 or 3 copies of Yordles in Arms, and each time they did, I just played Ruination, and it felt so amazing seeing them have to develop the board, seeing them have to pay 5 mana for a spell, and then I just said, okay, get started over, developing again. So that felt amazing. But yeah, if you can't get your Anivia going, this deck just feels kind of purposeless. You know, you're playing things like Blighted Ravine and Avalanche and Withering Wail to keep the board clear, sure, but what are you actually doing? You need Anivia, especially by round 10, you need Anivia to start closing the game out, and if you can't do that, sometimes, yes, you'll be able to run the opponent out of stuff, but they'll be able to do the same to you, and you're just at a stalemate where you're in like a top-decking war. That happened to me a few times. I'll also say that this deck is extremely powerful against aggro decks. It felt great against Yordles in Arms, and it also felt great against aggro Elise Spiders. So if you're running up against those decks a lot, I would definitely recommend. Currently, the meta, I think, is a little bit more mid-range. tempo or mid-range between things like Pantheon and Scouts, but if in your local meta, you're running into a lot of aggro, definitely give this deck a try. And then also against Ahri Kennen, this deck felt pretty good. We're running a variety of board clear, things like the box, things like Withering Wail, and Anivia's skill are pretty good against their boards full of copies of the Mourned and Kennen and Dancing Droplet and stuff like that. And I was able to keep their boards pretty clear and then answer their big Ahri swings with like a freeze or a vengeance, and then they just had nothing left. They had to draw Signing to stay in the game. So that about does it for the deck today. I want to thank you all again for watching this far. I hope you enjoyed. And if you want to see more of me, I post up a YouTube video literally every single day at 2 p.m. Central Time. And also I stream every weekday on Twitch at twitch.tv/RoyceGaming, linked in the description. If you'd like to check me out, a follow on that channel as well would be appreciated. And you can check my stream schedule over there at that link. That'll do it for today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Later.